Hey everybody, this is Eric Brown, and it's been a few days where I made a Save Yourself Black Man video. This is the first time I've gone live, and the thing is that I want to talk about several things. Number one, there's a lot of, make sure you do a lot of research when you want to go out the country. Right now we're on lockdown, but must be better. I've been to a couple of countries. I've been to Japan. I've been to China. Well, I was ex-Navy, so I've been all over. So that's regardless. But the point is, learn about the culture you're going to. Learn the laws, learn the rules. Hey, even get yourself a Rosetta Stone and learn some bit of language. You don't have to be, speaking perfectly. Just know a couple of words, you can understand. They can understand you. And also, there are some English-speaking countries. It's easy to get research to understand English-speaking countries, and you can go to them. Now, the main thing you got to understand is different attitudes between Americans and people of foreign nations. Now, Americans, you can be very outgoing. You're very boastful, got ego. But in other countries, especially the Orient, that is frowned on. They like people that are a lot more easygoing and modest. See, it's always good to know the culture that you're going into, because unfortunately, a lot of us take the American attitude in foreign countries, and you can't do that. Make sure you know what's going on in the country you're in. Now, another thing you have to understand is how to prepare yourself. You need to get a passport. You can go to the post office and get a passport. That's a good way, You can actually go to the website and get a passport. Excuse me. I went and get my passport in the post office, when I started, getting to the Navy, I got my passport in the post office, It is a thing. It's like about $160 or so. No big deal. Just exactly what you need, But, you always make sure you're updating your shots, know your physical health, screen yourself, because some countries you might have to take certain vaccinations and stuff like that. That's something that you need to know. And another thing you have to do is to pay naysayers no mind, because too many people, way too many people, are, how you say, dick watching. First of all, American women, you didn't want us. You didn't care for us. So why do you care who we date? And these simps, I still say they're gay. They worry about what another man is putting his ding dong. Tell me that's not gay to you. And I just don't understand dudes like that. First live stream. Pretty cool. No big deal. As long as my message is out, I don't care about making money from YouTube or nothing like that. It's not going to happen, All I care about is getting this message out. All I care about is helping my fellow man, my fellow black man, white man, whatever, And another thing, women love to call men gay, and they do all that bisexual mess. That's not even, I don't like Western women. There's so many STDs out there, especially with bisexual women. What's next? Dogs and cats? Come on. And be very wary of men that are into women that are bisexual. Because a lot of times people on the same team like to be together, if you know what I mean. And we have a lot of YouTubers that hate and save yourself black men, but they can't even get women. Flat top. They can't afford to go out of the country. They can't do anything. They hate on us because we can do stuff that they can't, you know? And many things that we go through in this nation, And I'm hoping that the cesspool will get cleaned out. I'm a Trump supporter. I feel that, I support Trump because he does not want to let this crack in, what we call black women, gut the system and try to emasculate black men. The Me Too movement, a lot of men have left. Why don't they go to the cops and this mess happen? I don't believe them. That's why the Mike Pence rule, I would say his name right, but he won't meet anybody not his wife. I don't blame him. Wall Street is no longer hiring women. And they have cut out patronizing at work. You see, that's what women power is, they're socializing. You cut that out, you take the head off the Me Too movement. But too many beta, I'm not going to call them beta males, omega males. Omega males don't want that because they need to live off the system. They need to live off the female. You see, I am not so pressed by sex that I will lose my definition of manhood, my manhood because of definition of sex, and nothing. Brother, save yourself right now. I'm going to add some rules. Number one, make sure you're up to date with your appearance, your people skills, workout, get your teeth fixed like I did, Work on everything and work on your intelligence, as the Sysbm say. You see, the better you are, the better you have, have a better life. It's not just about, save yourself, black man. It's not just about females. Save yourself, black man. It's about all aspects of life. Because we as black men have been talked about so long. We are public enemy number one. That's why we need to do what we did, Pay these fake Christians no mind who live in their mama's basement. Haven't had a woman since woman had them. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Can't get a job. Claim they are a writer, but what have you sold, bro? And it's just sad. But the main thing is, there is nothing wrong with wanting your own happiness. There is nothing wrong with wanting, to do for self. We act like that's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Doing for yourself will increase your mental health. And my message for them incels, you see, the problem is a lot of you, I hate to say this, don't mean mean, a lot of you have autism, high functioning autism. So you don't understand social dynamics, you don't understand emotions, you can't understand the way people interact with emotions. And my best bet for you is to date another woman, a woman who has autism. Problem solved because you relate to each other. I don't call it staying in your lane. I call it staying with people you have something in common with. And it's not about leading with your wallet. Some women get offended when you try to say you got all this money, all this, all that. How are you going to treat her? How good are you going to make love to her? How good are you going to connect to her? All the things to save yourself, black men. And another notion I want to bring up my closest strain, is black men are like these simps are like, if you have problems with black women, how women you're not gonna have problems with other women. That's a bunch of junk. Because other women do not have the primitive standards that a lot of American black women have. A lot of American women have in general, but but especially black women, you know. You're not 6 foot plus. I'm 5'11", 230 pounds. I can bench press over 400 pounds, and then my best deadlift is like 7. Barely got that, but you know. And yet, I'm considered short when most of them are 5'2", about 300 pounds. Said I'm too short. Are are you serious? When I'm taller than most of the people, way taller than the average male. Because I think the average male is like 5'7", 5'8", and I'm 5'11". You see, men, we have to stop letting these females treat us like this. You know, first live stream, nobody's on it, but hey, next time I'll let people know. But remember them rules, gentlemen. Get your passport, post office. Learn about the country you're going to. Learn some of the language. Find out into some English-speaking areas in the country you want to go to. And don't have the American stuck-up attitude overseas, because that will cause a problem. You know, humbleness is appreciated in a lot of countries. You know, I date a lot of Asian women and been to Japan, and that is something they look for. Intelligence, humbleness, you know. You have to know the society you're going to. Well, I hope everybody has a great one. I don't see you. Have a happy Thanksgiving or whatever. Peace.